everybody, how you doing? My name's Dave, and if you don't have anything funny to say about Cali Reverb because these Nembrini apps are just so awesome, you can call me Daveypoo, the mobile music minstrel. How you doing? That's right, Nembrini is back at it again with 2 more awesome releases, and they just keep them coming. So today we're looking at Cali Reverb, which is like a Mesa Boogie kind of a model, and the Boss, which is a model of a Marshall pedal called the Guv'nor, which was one of their first entries into a pedal trying to stomp model their amplifier. Wow, that was a mouthful of words. Okay, let's get going with Cali Reverb. Now, I'm going to do a short run through today of this app because, as you guys know, my guitar playing kind of sucks. I'm a decent rhythm guitar player, but I'm a sucky lead guitar player, and to be honest, Mesa Boogies aren't really my kind of amp. It's not really my style or the thing I lean towards. This thing sounds amazingly like Mesa Boogie to me, though, so let's play some power chords here. This is what you get when you just fire it up. I have not changed it from the default settings, so here we go. Now, you might be saying, hey, that sounds kind of weak. Well, as I've told you guys before, the incoming signal from my Behringer UMC 404 HD is kind of weak. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the grill here, or the button up top that says rack, and I'm going to turn up the input gain. I'm going to turn it way, way up. And this is what you get. Now that sounds much more like a Mesa Boogie to me. Now that's without changing a thing, and it already sounds amazing to me. The Mesa Boogie tone, the high gain rectifier tone, is just so big and thick. Like I said before, it's not really the kind of tone I gravitate towards, but this sounds just like it to me. Now, you've got 2 channels here on this first channel. This is the high gain channel. You can do the modern gain sound. You can do a vintage. Or you can do a raw. Let's see. Give me my pick bag. Vintage. Modern. I think the modern sounds the best, but it's also the most aggressive. Okay, that's basically channel 2. You know, if you go through here, you do have a reverb in here. You've got presence, bass, gain, you know, but it's basically a model of the amp. Up top here, you've got the same cab and mic modeling that you do in the other Nembrini amps. If I hit browse here, you'll see you've got all sorts of different amps and, you know, speaker and microphone combinations that you could choose from. I'm not going to change any of that, and the reason I'm not dialing in tones here is that I find that guitar tones are a very personal kind of a thing, and what is good to my ears might not be good to your ears. So I want to show you what it's like when you just fire it up so that you can get an idea, hey, is this immediately something that I'm going to gravitate towards or not? The other thing I'd like to show you is channel 1. I was really impressed because I think this amp has some beautiful clean tones. Now I'm going to turn up the output here, get a little more from this. I mean, that's so full. Now my guitar here, I don't have, I'm just using my Gibson SG, and you can see my controls are all wide open. Okay, I'm using both pickups are open, the tone and volumes are all the way up, so I'm not doing anything special on the guitar. I am going to roll back on the bass a little bit. I find that that's a little bit too bassy. Okay, even playing some... You know, even playing some different styles of music, I could see this being used, which I wouldn't normally think, hey, let me play some, you know, crappy jazz licks with, you know, my Mesa Boogie amp. But, you know, that sounds really good. It sounds really full in a way that the other amp models don't. So there's a quick run through Cali Reverb. Now let's just pop over. I'm going to leave it on the clean channel here. I'm going to leave the bass rolled off. I am going to dial back the input gain to 0 because now we're going to run into the boss. And I don't want to have the input gain kicked up on the amp. I'm going to do it here from the pedal. So let's hear what we got here. Okay, so let's kick the level up so that we're adding more level to the amplifier. Incoming into the amplifier, okay? We're putting more signal out of the pedal and going into the amplifier is what I meant to say. That's a lot more biting. Let's see here. Let's put the bass back up where it was. Let's turn the output down a little bit. And we'll leave the amp flat. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that takes away some of the harshness. Let's scoop out the middle a little bit and see what we got here. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Up the gain. I really like that. Little bit of scooping, a little bit of adjusting the gain to accommodate the low input from my audio interface, but and that's considerably different tone than we were getting just straight into the amp through the gain channel. If I turn the input gain back up. One more thing. Let's hear what they sound like together. Wow, okay. So, that's when we turn on the noise gate. Let's see what that's like. Hold your ears, kids. Raunchy. So, there's a quick blast through Cali Reverb and the Boss by Nembrini. Now, I wanted to share one last tidbit with all of you guys out there who aren't really guitar players. There's more that you can do with these Nembrini guitar amp models than you think. If I go over here on Matrix 2, I've got another separate instance of Cali Reverb because I've got my Behringer Model D running in here. Now, let's just run it straight in so you can hear the patch that I've got. As I've mentioned innumerable times here on this channel, the output from my UMC 404 HD interface is kind of low. So, it's kind of low, but it's basically, I'm using all three oscillators are set on a sawtooth. They're all turned all the way up. They're a little bit detuned from each other. Two of them are playing the same octave. One of them's playing an octave below it. Okay, no big deal. Except until you put it through Cali Reverb. Now, I've got this fired up exactly as it is. I haven't changed any of the default settings, and this is what you get. Now, let's turn up the input gain to where it should be. Okay, that sounds super fat and beefy. I love it. I can go to the clean channel here. I can push it, baby. Let's kick in some gain on the clean channel. Turn the reverb off, kick the presence up. That sounds excellent. Let's throw in one more thing just to make it extra cool. Let's throw in Fred Anton Corvest's new FAC phaser. Oh, yeah, man. This app's awesome. All right, I'm going to leave that on its initial settings also. I'm going to throw the Behringer is going to go into the phaser. The phaser is going to go into the amp model, and then we're going to hear it. You ready? Here we go. That sounds epic. So there are so many more things that you can do with these Nembrini apps than just play guitar through them. So don't limit yourself, and don't just think, hey, I'm not a guitar player, what the heck am I going to do with these? You can do more with them than you think. So thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please go check me out on Facebook, and check me out on Twitter, and check me out on Instagram, and go pay me on Patreon, and go to the Audio Bus forum and I'll yell at you there. And make sure that you give the thumbs up to the video if you like it, and tell all your friends. I'm about to cross the 1,000 subscribers mark, and you guys made it possible. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time, baby. Later.